this tutorial, I want to show you 5 steps that you can take to reharmonize a jazz standard. Why do you want to reharmonize a jazz standard? Well, you want to add colour to the chords, you want to create harmonic movement, you want to have the occasional chromatic bass line, and you want to stamp your own identity on the piece. So let's say that you're playing a standard and you come across a couple of bars like this. Very simple harmony there, just the tonic chord D major 7 for the first bar and the dominant 7 for the second bar, A7. And if you played it just as written, it would sound like this. That doesn't sound wrong, it's just slightly bland, it lacks colour, it lacks movement. So we need to try a few ideas to see what we can do with it. So the first thing is that the second bar is a dominant 7th chord, A7, lasting for a whole bar. Whenever you've got that, you can always, on beats 1 and 2, play its 2 chord. So we're in the key of D major, chord 2 is E minor 7, so I'm going to put that on the first 2 beats of the second bar now. Let's try that. So that's improved it slightly. Now we're going to tonicize the E minor 7. That means we're going to treat the E minor as though it was a tonic, just for those 2 beats. And the way that we do that is to precede it with its dominant. So the dominant 7th chord in the key of E minor is B7. So I'm going to put that on beat 3 of the first bar now. That works quite nicely. We can enhance that by the use of an upper structure triad on the B7 chord. Now, if you don't know what upper structure triads are, I've done other videos about them. I'll put links in the description below. So what we've got there on the B7 is the left hand playing the root, the 3rd and the 7th, and the right hand playing a G major upper structure triad in second inversion. So that's a really nice colourful chord. The next step that I'm going to take is I'm going to precede the B7 with its chord 2. Now remember, we've tonicized the E minor, so we need chord 2 in the key of E minor, which is F sharp minor 7 flat 5 or F sharp half diminished. So I'm going to put that on beat 3 of the first bar. So that works as well. Now, the 4th step that I'm going to take is I'm going to replace the B7 with its flattened 5th substitute or tritone substitute chord. Now, that is F7. So let's see what happens now. So we've now created chromatic movement in the bass, F sharp going to F, going to E. And that's always strong. Notice on the F7 that you can actually use the same upper structure triad in the right hand, a G major triad. The left hand I'm playing the root, the 7th. I'm playing the 3rd up there rather than there because it would be muddy down there. So that works fine. The A7 bit at the end still sounds a little bit sort of pedestrian. So the 5th step is that instead of going straight to A7, I'm going to play a suspended 4th chord, which then resolves onto the 7th. So just there in the left hand, I've got the root, the 7th, I've got the 9th, the suspended 4th, which is also often called the 11th, and the 13th. And the top three notes all come down to resolve onto A7, but with a flat ninth. So the 9th goes to the flat 9th, 11th to the 3rd, 13th to the 5th. So there's 5 steps that you can take there. You don't have to, whichever one you want to choose is a matter of personal choice. I mean, there's not much to choose between the B7 and the F7, and some people would prefer one, some would prefer the other. Hope you found that useful. If you did and you haven't done so far, can you give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you.